Hello guys and welcome to our YouTube channel Ricer Maths Classes. I am Priyansha. Welcome all the viewers and subscribers to our channel. In today's video we are going to continue the chapter metal and non-metal with the chemical properties of metal. So before starting this video, I want to ask that did you subscribe our channel? If not, then first of all please subscribe our channel, like our this video, and please comment us after seeing this video that how much did you like our videos. So as we have already completed two videos with the basic knowledge about the chapter and the physical properties of metals, so I request all the viewers to see that video first so that you can get a quick knowledge about this. I will give a short description in for the videos so you can easily saw that. Now let's start our chapter with the topic chemical reactions. So what we have learned in the previous video, I would like to tell you that what is state, what is hardness and density, what are the physical properties of metal. These all are the physical properties that we have learned in the previous video. What is malleability, what is ductility, what are good conductor of heat and electricity, and many more. So this we have already studied. Now let's start the first topic of our this video. So we are going to continue chemical properties of metals. So what are the chemical properties? Chemical properties are defined as the chemical reactions or the reactions taken with the other compounds or elements by metal. We are going to study about the chemical properties of metal, so we are considering in the definition metal world. So what are the types of chemical reactions, or we can say this chemical properties of metal? So basically we are going to consider it with reaction with oxygen, water, dilute acid, salt solution, chlorine and hydrogen is our react product, and all these above are reactants. So let's see the first type. Now we are seeing that we are going to firstly learn about the reactions with water, means the metal react with oxygen. So what we get, if it is depend upon the state of whether it is steam or it is being in the liquefied form, so the product are being changed by the state also, as we have considered the physical property of state, that it is the appearance, physical appearance of a substance in solid, liquid or gaseous state. It is called state terms. So metal reacts with water to give metal oxide and metal hydroxide. If it's react with the cold water or the hot water, means not in the vapor form, it is in the liquefied form, but it is hot in nature, so it will give only just metal oxide. And if it reacts with the vapors, means gaseous states, so it will give metal hydroxide plus hydrogen also. Hydrogen gas is compulsory. Hydrogen gas is released when it is giving metal oxide, but in the case of metal hydroxide it will not produce hydrogen gas. Let's see an example. When Na, two particles of Na react with water, that is 2H2O, gives 2 NaOH plus H2. It is giving NaOH, means it is sodium oxide. It is sodium hydroxide plus hydrogen gas and plus amount of heat. So if a reaction is releasing heat in the product side, so which type of reaction it is? It is an exothermic reaction, as the heat is evolved in this. So metal reacts with water to form metal oxide and metal hydroxide oxide and hydrogen gas is released. This is the definition for the reaction taken place by metal with water. Now let's see the second one. Reaction with oxygen, or we can say it air also. So when metal reacts with oxygen, so what it gives? It gives metal oxide. So metal forms base, means the metal oxide is basic in nature. But in some cases, like in aluminium and zinc, forms amphotic oxide. So what is it? Amphotic oxides are the oxide, or we can say that it does not belongs to any category of acid, base or salt. Means it shows all the symptoms, or we can say that it belongs to all the categories. Means which element belongs to all category. If it shows acid in nature, it is base in nature, so it is being considered an amphotic oxide. So most metal are insoluble in water, means all the metal are soluble in water. Some of them dissolves to form alkaline. What are alkaline? You have seen in the periodic table the first row of hydrogen, sodium, potassium, calcium and many more elements are being in the alkaline group, or we can say that it is the first group of the periodic table. So it is considered as alkaline. So this means the reactants are being anything, but the product are being alkaline. Means the elements, some elements belong to the alkaline group or the first group, which is known as A block. So let's see the another topic. When acid reacts with dilute acid. So in the acid, base and salt chapter we have considered all these reactions, so I did not think that I have to describe this one. So metals when react with acid, it give metal salt, as we have considered this type of reactions in our previous chapter, acid, base and salt. So I don't think that I have to explain you. So when metal reacts with acid, means metal reacts with acid, it is going to convert it into metal salt. Means which metal is in the reactant side will come to the salts element, or we can say that it reacts and being considered as salt, and the hydrogen gas is being evolved. Let's see the example. When magnesium reacts with hydrochloric acid, it will give magnesium chloride plus hydrogen gas. And the second example of we are taking base metal is Na. When sodium reacts with hydrochloric acid, it will give NaCl, which is the common salt and being used in our kitchens. Common salt NaCl, sodium chloride plus hydrogen gas is being evolved in this reaction. We have also considered this also. Now reaction with salt solution. So this we have to remember the most, means the metal which we have considered A. The metal A reacts with the salt solution B, will give salt solution of first one, means the metal one, and metal of the salt solution, means it is being evolved to each other. In this type of reaction, when the reactions of metal take place with salt solution, we can say that it is a kind of displacement and double displacement reaction that we have studied in our first chapter. So as you can see that when copper sulfate is being react with zinc, it will give zinc sulfate and copper. Is the example of double displacement reactions. So you have to remember that the first metal that we have considered A. For your understanding, I have considered it metal A reacts with salt solution B. It will give salt solution of A and metal of B part. So this is how you can understand. Now we are going to consider a most popular, or we can say that most common reaction which takes place in our home, as it is the reaction through which iron or any other metal is being not in used. So what is this process called? We are mostly familiar with this as we have considered this reaction almost in every chapter. So let's see what type of reaction or what it is. So basically that type of reaction we can call it like it is corrosion. So what is corrosion? In the definition form we are going to know that in the acid base chapter we have also studied this. In chemical reactions and equation we are going to know about its chemical reaction. Now in this chapter we are only going to know in its definition form. So why we are going to study corrosion? As we have studied the chemical properties of metal, that what will be the product when the metal react with oxygen, metal react with water. If it reacts with both at the same time, the process of corrosion is being take place. So corrosion is the gradual destruction of metal by air and water or by any other substance around it. It is called like this also. So it is really harmful as metal are present in the constant or in specific amount. So if it using being degraded or destructed by water and oxygen, so how we have to cure it and how we have to prevent the corrosion. So the method of prevention is like that. We have to just paint it. You have seen that if your house has any iron window or iron door, it is being painted with the oil paint as it protect it from getting in the direct contact of water and air. So it is being saved from corrosion, and the iron doors or windows are being used for a long period of time. If we are using oil and grease on it, for example, we can take the chains of our cycle or any vehicles that we have to continuously grease it for the better function for it. So this is also the example. Plastic coating. So plastic coating we can also done to prevent it from getting in the direct contact. We can also make its alloy. Means alloy is the process of making metals or to combine a large amount of metal, or we can say that we can mix it from non-metals also to make another or new substance. We are having a lot of examples like brass we are having. So we can make alloy also. Zinc plating means we have to coat a layer of zinc. We can also do chromium plating also. So these are the some effects of corrosion or the method of prevention I have told you. So in this video we are going to know only about the chemical properties, as this is the most long and the most important chapter for our this year. So many of the questions are being coming in your board exams by this chapter. So we have completed our today's video with the topic metal and non-metals, specifically metals chemical properties. So for more videos, please subscribe our channel, like our this video. If you are having some doubts or you have to clarify something, you can comment us in the comment section and you will get the answer in 3 to 4 hours only. So for today's only, thank you and have a wonderful day, and thank you for listening me peacefully.